You know what drives me insane? You're not broke because you don't invest enough. You're broke because you're investing in the wrong order, inside a system that's designed to extract from you at every step. Listen, if you're throwing money into stocks while carrying 22% credit card debt, you're not investing. You're volunteering to be siphoned. My name is Ron. This is Investabro, and today I'm going to show you the order you should be investing your money in, not the sexy version, the one that actually works. And if you felt like you're doing everything right but still not getting ahead, you're not crazy for feeling like you're drowning. You were never taught the sequence. The shocking stat. Here's something that should make your stomach drop. 1 in 3 Americans doesn't have an emergency fund. The median emergency savings? About $500. Not the average, the median. That means half the country has less than that. Meanwhile, the same people are asking whether they should buy crypto or pick individual stocks. Let that sink in. We're debating moonshots while one flat tire wipes us out. Where did the money go? Car payments, subscriptions, interest, taxes, lifestyle upgrades, tiny leaks that feel harmless. It didn't disappear, it was extracted, and the system is very good at extraction. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room. The problem isn't just low income, it's structural traps. Trap number 1, the ignorance tax. If you don't understand interest rates, tax brackets, or employer matches, you overpay, quietly for decades. Corporations have teams of psychologists designing frictionless spending experiences, one-click checkout, auto-renew subscriptions, minimum payments. Minimum payments are not kindness, they're a predatory design feature. Trap number 2, the monthly payment trick. They never sell you a $40,000 car, they sell you $689 a month, and your brain, wired for short-term survival, says that's manageable. But over 5 years, with interest, you just handed over tens of thousands in depreciation. That's not transportation, that's a wealth extraction pipeline. Trap number 3, the lifestyle inflation trap. You get a raise. Instead of building assets, you upgrade your apartment, your wardrobe, your vacations. It feels earned. It's insidious, because now your new normal requires higher income just to survive. You're not building wealth. You're widening the chasm between what you earn and what you keep. Now, the correct order that no one talks about. Here's the sequence. Not exciting, not glamorous, effective. Step 1, emergency fund. Before investing a single dollar, build a buffer. Start with $1,000, then 1 month of expenses, then 3. This isn't about returns, it's about preventing panic decisions. Without a buffer, one emergency turns into high-interest debt, which turns into years of recovery. This is psychological armor. Step 2, kill high-interest debt. Anything above roughly 8%, it's on fire. Credit cards at 22%, that's financial quicksand. Paying off a 22% interest rate is a guaranteed 22% return. The market doesn't promise that. List debts, pay minimums, attack the highest rate first. This is called the avalanche method. Not emotional, mathematical. And math doesn't care about your feelings.
Step 3. Employer match comes next. Yes, even before you finish the debt. If your employer matches contributions, that's a 50% to 100% instant return. You don't ignore guaranteed money. Contribute just enough to get the full match, then go back to crushing debt. Now, here's where people get blindsided. You've heard of compound interest, but no one talks about the reverse compound effect. Let's say you waste $50 a month on subscriptions you barely use. $600 a year. Invested at 7% for 40 years, that's roughly $120,000. Now add a $600 car payment instead of a $300 used car payment. That $300 difference invested over 40 years, close to $500,000. Read that again. $500,000. That's how small leaks become structural traps. You don't feel it monthly. You feel it at 65. Tax strategy most people skip. After debt and the employer match, maximize tax-advantaged accounts. IRA before piling more into a mediocre 401k if fees are lower. Choose traditional or Roth based on your tax bracket. Young and low income, Roth often makes sense. Peak earning years, traditional might reduce today's tax bite. If you qualify for an HSA, that's the triple tax advantage unicorn. Deduction going in, tax-free growth, tax-free withdrawals for medical expenses. Healthcare and retirement is almost guaranteed to be expensive. An HSA is defensive positioning against that reality. Only after you've maxed these out do you open taxable investment accounts, because taxable accounts leak. Dividends taxed, capital gains taxed, it's sand in your shoes. Now the social commentary. Why opting out feels weird. Now here's the part no one says out loud. If you follow this path, you will look weird. You'll drive used cars, you'll skip luxury upgrades, you'll say no to things. Friends will upgrade apartments, coworkers will flex new cars, Instagram will show vacations in Bali financed by debt. You'll feel behind. But here's the truth. Most people aren't rich. They're leveraged, quietly broke. Opting out means resisting social pressure engineered to keep you consuming. That's uncomfortable because belonging feels safer than financial independence. Grim reality and hope. Here's the uncomfortable truth. The system is rigged toward consumption. It rewards spending. It markets debt as empowerment. There is no magic hack, no 10x crypto coin, no secret ETF that fixes bad sequencing. But seeing the bars of the prison, that's step one. You're not broke because you're stupid. You're broke because you followed the default path. Now you know the non-default path. Emergency fund, destroy high-interest debt, grab the employer match, max tax-advantaged accounts, then invest taxable. Live below your means, automate savings, buy used, stop caring what people think. It's boring, it's unglamorous, it works. And if this hit a nerve, good. That means you're waking up. This is Ron. You're watching Investabro, and we don't chase hype. We build foundations.